Hey guys, today I'm going to be going through my portfolio that I sent to colleges and basically telling you what pictures I took and what I put in and the titles and everything. I'm looking this way because my laptop's right here, so I'm looking at the pictures. Basically, I'm gonna just be saying how I got into art school and like what pictures I used to do it and which art schools I got into. So yeah, let's get started. I have a list of the titles on my phone and the pictures are on my laptop because I was trying to get back into Slideroom, but you can't once you submit your portfolio, so whatever, we'll just do it this way. The first image is this one. I titled it Run. Basically, I took this while I was at my friend's birthday party in the city and we were just walking around. I always take pictures of everything, so I was just taking one as I was walking and it actually turned out pretty cool once I edited it. I'm pretty sure I just like raised the contrast and lowered the exposure, and then the saturation I also increased. This was just walking in Times Square. I titled it Run because you can see how I'm moving while I'm taking it. You can see I'm walking. Yeah, I just kind of went random with these titles, to be honest. Just did really simple titles, and basically I just looked at the picture, chose a word, made it the title. I don't know what to title it. I'm really bad at titles. I'm good at captions, like Instagram stuff. I love my captions. I hate titling things. Like, I feel like everyone should be able to title it what they want. And yeah, I think it's really colorful. It's really cool. I was talking to my art teacher about it from high school and he told me not to put it in. Like, he suggested not putting it in, but I did anyway, and it was the first picture that appeared in my portfolio. I just think it's like really fun and edgy, and I don't know, like I like it. Okay, this is the thing. With my portfolio, I had photographs and I also had projects that I made throughout high school, but I couldn't find any of the pictures of my projects. I guess I deleted them all because I'm a photography student. I'm not like a three-dimensional student, and I took like AP 3D in high school. I had 5 projects that were in my portfolio, but I couldn't find them, so maybe if I find them, I'll post them or something. I don't know. My next picture that I put in is my all-time favorite. It's called Always Sunny, and I took this while I was at a college visit to University of the Arts in Philadelphia, and just the show and like the saying, like, it's always sunny in Philadelphia. So I titled it Always Sunny because it was in Philly. And I love all the colors. Wait, I'm going to bring it up so I can look at it. I just think it's so pretty. The flowers tied in, they have mainly yellow flowers, but it's a mix of like pink, purple, and then the green leaves, and I just think it's so pretty. It's so simple and like, I just love it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. I don't know what else to say. And then I had one called Senses, and this was taken during a photo shoot that I brought my friends along with so I can shoot them because I didn't have anyone and I really wanted to do a photo shoot, and I still am in that situation where I don't know who to shoot. I can't wait till school starts so I can have models and stuff. But this was taken at the New Jersey Botanical Garden, and I had my friend Leah pose in all different positions, all different areas, and this was the 3rd picture that I put in my portfolio. It just shows her sitting on the ground, like looking at flowers, and I made the caption Senses because it's kind of like touching, seeing, smelling, feeling, or feeling and touching is the same thing, but dude, I don't know. This is what I mean by like random captions. Like, I think of them, but I don't know the explanation behind them. I mean, I have an idea, but it's not like a great explanation. She's wearing my crop sweatshirt and my silver shoes, and then she has the pants are her own. The outfit's just really hipster and like artistic. I don't really know. I didn't put a filter on it or anything. I just left it the way it was. My next image is called Les Fleurs, and I literally BS this caption or title. I took French for like 5 years in school, but I took it 3 years in high school because I dropped it my senior year. I couldn't do it. So I titled it Les Fleurs, and it's French for flowers. Basically, it's Leah again, just going to sit down on the steps, and there's white flowers and purple flowers next to her. Same thing, didn't put a filter on it. It's just kind of cute, you know? I don't know what else to say. My next picture is called Squeeze Me. This is also one of my favorite pictures. Basically, Leah, who you saw in the last two pictures, she had to draw donuts for one of her projects in school. She brought like 2 boxes of glazed and jelly donuts and had to pile them and like rip them apart and everything, and I just thought it was so cool, and the whole time I was dying to eat one, but like it's fine. She piled the donuts and everything, and I took pictures. I took like 5 pictures, and this one came out so good, and I really like it. It's so odd, you know, like to have a pile of donuts, like the jelly's dripping out. I just think it was really cool, and I love food, and I love taking pictures of food, I guess. I don't know. I captioned that Squeeze Me. All the jelly was oozing out, and I just thought it was like a good title. I didn't know really what else to call it. Like I wasn't just gonna call it like jelly donuts or like whatever. Like I wanted to find like clever caption title thing. I don't know, dude. I don't know. The next picture is also Leah in a different outfit, same day at the New Jersey Botanical Gardens in Ringwood, or Ringwood Botanical Garden, whatever. She's wearing my sweatshirt again, the Adidas, and then she has her jeans or her camo pants and her Vans. I titled this Find Me just because her pants were camo. Camo's camouflage, so like kind of like, yeah, you get it. I don't have to explain that part. Just like find me. Okay. It's another simple picture. She was sitting up on the rocks, just in nature. No filter again. My next one is also Leah. Same place. Most of my pictures in my portfolio were taken this day just because I am interested more in commercial and fashion photography, so I had more of like my friends in the pictures instead of places and landscapes that I took, but I do have some of those. This is called Daydreaming because she's just laying down in the grass under a tree. Yeah, I took a few of these. I found it, and my teacher that I was talking to also found it really interesting. Then I positioned her that way and had her more in the left bottom corner instead of directly in the middle, and I really like how I did that. I just kind of do these things like in the moment. Like I don't really plan it out. I just kind of take my camera and just shoot a bunch of pictures. But yeah, I really like how this one came out. Again, no filter. The next one's also Leah. She's under a tree again, but she's standing and she's looking up at it this time. I titled this one Growth because obviously trees take a long time to grow, and she's kind of like looking up at it. And also in the background there were a few people, but I photoshopped them out. But other than that, it's all open space, all the trees and everything. Like it's so beautiful, and just like nature, and the greens and the blacks really like tie in together, so I really like that. Again, no filter. This is another one of Leah, different outfit, well, different shirt. She put on my Save Our Library shirt that I cut, and now that I see that, it looks really trashy and I don't wear it. I wore it once, but anyway. I titled this one Cheese because during this part of the shoot, she was just laughing and like smiling. We were like cracking jokes the whole time, so I got her like real smile and her real laughs. And so cheese, like, she's like, you know, say cheese or whatever. The last one of Leah is again her laughing. I called it Real because it is her real laugh and how she looks when she laughs, and I think it's just so natural, and obviously it's real, but I really like that. The background's not important in this. I mean, the nature, again, it's all nature, but I liked her in it, so I added that. This next one is of my friend Dana. I titled it Seeking. She's hiding her face. This was the same day, by the way, at the Botanical Garden. She was in the center of the picture, the pathway, so it was kind of like narrowing in. She was covering her face, so I titled it Seeking because it's kind of like, oh, like hide and seek kind of thing. Again, didn't really know what to caption these. And then this one is also of Dana. It's kind of zoomed out. You can really see like the narrowing down with the path and the trees. It's just like bordering it, and I think that's really cool. I titled it Close because she's far, so I kind of did like irony or ironic titles with each of these, like the opposite sort of thing. This one I took at Mountain Creek. I loved the oranges and yellows in the building, so I took a picture of it and I ended up really liking it, and I photoshopped the cars that were there. I probably turned up the saturation and contrast. I titled this Stay because that building is actually a hotel for Mountain Creek with the fence. It lines the picture really well, and it has like the geometric shapes in it. My next one was also at Mountain Creek. It was on the ski lift, and I titled it High because I was high up, obviously. The view is so pretty and I love it. I have gone there so many times. It's my favorite place. I always go on the ski lift. I always get new pictures. I just took one the other day and I am in love with it. It's my new favorite picture. That's on my Instagram if you want to check it out. Anyway, as you can see, there's no wire attaching to each lift, or from this point of view, from like where I am, it kind of just looks like I'm sitting at the top of the hill and like looking at the ski lift. I'm actually on the ski lift while I took this, and I photoshopped the lines out. I think it was a panorama, so it kind of like skidded. I don't know the correct word or term for it, but it looked kind of weird, so I just photoshopped them out and I really like it. It opens up the whole picture and you can really see the view, and it's so pretty. I'm pretty sure I raised the saturation too. And my last picture is one that I took a while back in 2015 at Digifest tour in Citi Field. It was titled Home because I adore concerts. I go to so many. The picture turned out so good. Just like the lights and everything, just really bright and vibrant. I definitely lowered the exposure and raised the saturation. It looks so good, but I titled it Home because it's just like concerts are my second home. I can go to them alone and I'm fine. Like, a lot of people can't do that, and I love them. This was my last picture in my portfolio. Now I'm going to tell you which schools I did get into. So I applied to, I think, 8. The schools I applied to are Parsons, School of the Art Institute of Chicago, SCAD, also known as Savannah College of Art and Design, SVA, School of Visual Arts, University of the Arts, Mass Art, Otis College of Art and Design, and Academy of Arts, San Fran. I got into 5 of the 8. So I got into School of the Art Institute of Chicago, SCAD, SVA, Otis, and Academy of Art University. Yeah, but those are the schools I got into. Also, my portfolio. I feel like I didn't really stress about college. If anyone wants me to like help them with anything, you can comment down below or DM me on Instagram or Twitter. Yeah, so that's the video. Make sure you like this video and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Yeah, but I hope you guys like this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. I was nervous about School of Visual Arts, so I'm really surprised I got in, but I'm glad I'm going there.